What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing not one but two silver races, one at Spa and the other one in Qatar. Now this first one that you're seeing here at Spa in the BMW is a multi-class race, which means we got not only GT3s but LMP3s and LMP2s. I hope you guys stick around and enjoy the video because trust me, this one has a lot of chaos at the start.
Green flag, green flag.
So as you can see, we get off to a really awkward and tight start, but it really doesn't matter. We don't lose or gain any position, so it's all good. Now on the inside of turn 1, I see like 2 or 3 cars parked on the apex, so I elect to go wide, but the Porsche just says fuck it. He sends it right down the inside, takes all the risk, and doesn't care. So because of that, I'm going to lift off the throttle right here, and I'm going to tuck up under his rear wing as we go into Eau Rouge. Coming up Eau Rouge on cold tires, you really got to be careful. But we see the LMP3 rejoining here, the remnants of somebody's car, and then all of a sudden the LMP3 is in a road, everybody's crashing, there's so much chaos, the Porsche slams on brake, we have to check up, I'm looking to the right so I don't block the BMW, here comes a Ferrari screaming past us. How did he get a run? But it doesn't matter, we make it through, but at what cost? And if we look at the replay, you can just see this went all wrong from the start. It's just absolute chaos, and even more of it behind me. And look at this, it's just an absolute ocean of wrecked race cars behind us. Into the S as we go here. We're just going to try to keep it nice and tight, nice and clean to avoid any front or rear bumper damage, because it would suck to get damage here after we just survived that wreck fest of a straightaway on lap 1. So coming down the hill and to the right, we're going to dive down the inside of this Lamborghini. You see we got an LMP2 off to the right in the grass. The LMP3 is flashing the hell out of us. He's going to go side by side with the car behind us. Skipping to the end of the straight, you can see I make the correction because the car gets a bit sketchy on the brakes, and look at the LMP3, he sends it down the inside, I leave the space and he fucking hits me. I mean seriously, this is why I don't like the LMP3 cars or the drivers. And watch this, right off into the gravel where he belongs, because I'm telling you, they're just obstacles. And let's take another look at this. I mean, how much more space could you leave somebody? And then he still runs right into me. Yeah, your fucking mom, she should have swallowed. So as we come up Eau Rouge, we get a crazy run on this Ferrari. I don't know what he left it for. I don't know if he was trying to avoid the penalty. I don't know if he just ran out of talent. But either way, we gonna make the pass. I'm kind of in disbelief right there. That's why I looked at him out the window like, really, bro? That's what we doing? So if we jump to lap 3 and you look at the rear TV and you peep the radar, you can see there's 2 LMP3s. One of which makes it past me no problem, but I honestly catch up to him a little bit on corner exit before he starts to pull away. But let me use this. I want to use this as a case in point example to why I say the LMP3s are literally tractors and obstacles that just get in the way of everyone and halt progress. Yes, I saw that young man dead at the top of Eau Rouge, but let's focus on this guy behind me. Look at the rear TV. You can see he was clearly in my slipstream, and he's struggling to pass me down this straightaway. He literally has to send it on the brakes as if he's actually fighting me. He is actually fighting me to make the pass, and now guess who's back? The fucking Lamborghini. I'm so sick of this shit. I don't even think those cars should be in the game. I don't even know why they added them. Like they're just so bad, bro. You're telling me that's supposed to be an entirely different class? all they do is get in the way. I've never seen an LMP3 car doing anything good. If we skip up the road a little bit, you can see this Lamborghini is on my ass. And look, let's be real. He was probably gonna walk me down regardless. But damn, I would have at least liked to have stood a fighting chance. Skipping to lap 4 onto the Camel Straight, if you look in the rear TV, you can see that Lamborghini using that massive V10 to absolutely dog walk me down the Camel Straight. And look, to add insult to injury, he even beats me out on the brakes. What am I doing? Clearly nothing, because he cannot be stopped. I did nothing to stop that man. But let's just lock back in and see if we can make anything else out of this race. So after spending an eternity in isolation, going nowhere, the answer to that last statement was no. We made nothing of this race. But you know what? That's okay. A solid P6, a solid top 10 finish is all good in my books. The goal was a top 5, or, you know, to at least finish where we started. But honestly, given the amount of chaos and BS I had to endure throughout this race, I'll take what I can get. But because we lost a spot, you know we gotta run it back again. As we start race 2, if you're still here watching the video, I just want to say, 1, thank you for your time, and I ask that you please stick around for at least lap 1 or 2 of this race, because I'm telling you, lap 1 of this race wasn't any better than Spa. Now, without further ado, let's just hop straight into it. So as we head down into turn 1, you can see that it's a tight but still a relatively safe start by comparison to Spa and some of these other videos I posted. This Mercedes runs wide, slams the door shut on me, and goes side by side with that BMW. Now, I don't know why he thought this was a good idea, because, I mean, look where it gets him. Right back to the lobby. Keep the radar. Bam! A very interesting story. Let's take a look at that. So if we come back to where we are, if you look just ahead, you can see another BMW going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, just losing control of his car. He all in the sand pit. It don't matter, because it's going to put us up to P6. Now, if you notice, we are not driving the BMW. We are not driving the Porsche. And we're not driving a Lexus. We in a Lamborghini. Why did I decide to drive the Lamborghini this race? Because after the last time we just got dogged on by the Lamborghini at Spa, I figured it was time for a change of scenery. And I always see the Lamborghini at the top of the timesheets, but I rarely see anyone using it. I guess I kind of hold this car in the same category as the Corvette. Fast as hell, super difficult to drive. I'm not gonna lie though, after putting maybe 20 to 30 minutes of practice time into this car, it really doesn't seem that bad. You just got to be really smooth with your inputs, because if you're not, the back end will quickly remind you why this car is at the bottom of people's user-friendly list. Now, if we jump up the road just a little bit here, you'll quickly see what I mean by this car will suddenly remind you that it is not to be toyed with, and it is to be respected. Now, I try to rejoin the track here after my mistake, and I guess I make very light contact with the Porsche, send them into the BMW, and just cause absolute calamity behind me. So I'm very sorry to that young man that I fucked over on accident, but I really want to say that's not my fault, but I guess it is. Let's just look at the replay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess that's my fault. So if we jump to the start of lap 3, we run it down into turn 1, and you can see this Porsche coming out the pits is just all types of in the way. I mean, bro, just move. I'm playing. No tea, no shade to him. He did a good job. He just stayed in his lane. So this Mustang is breathing down my neck, so I'm just gonna let off, and I'm gonna let him through because he's clearly faster than me. And if I get the place back, it's probably gonna be due to a mistake on his end, because I could tell he just pushing the push right now. So if we jump over to lap 8, you can see the Mustang in front of us has indeed made a mistake pushing too hard and then pushed his tires outside of the temperature window. Now on lap 15, I guess one of the drivers in the top 3 had to go into the pits to serve a drive-through penalty, which inevitably ends up putting us into the top 5. Now, I truly don't understand what's going through the mental of this red BMW, because look at what he does here. And that was the fight for second place. And for you to just throw it all away, he was definitely going to get on the podium. I don't know what be going on in y'all head. But that last incident ends up promoting us to P4. Now, you can see this Lexus here going really slow. He has a puncture, which I'm so glad that they have actually simulated into this game. That makes me so freaking happy. Now, if you take a look in the top left, you can see we are in a very advantageous position. We got 1 lap to go, and that Porsche that had to serve that drive-through penalties finally caught us, but he got a 10-second time penalty along the way. So we just gonna let him go. We gonna let him move, groove, vibe, slide passes, because all we gotta do is stay within 10 seconds. And the guy in P3, he got a stop-go penalty because he don't know how to put fucking gas in his car. And I promise, going down this front straightaway, I'm really just messing with this guy. I don't want the position back because I already got it. I'm just trying to apply enough pressure to scare him, hold him up a little bit, make him exercise some caution. And now I'm just going to let this man go to the win, because all he got to do is stay within 10 seconds. And we are on the podium. And within 10 seconds is exactly where he stays, and we cross the line for a 3rd place finish, because that's too easy. But to those of you that have made it to this point in the video, once again, I just want to say thank you for stopping by and giving me your time. I hope you enjoyed watching the video as much as I did making it, unlike the last one that was pure torture to put together. But with all that being said, I don't have anything left to say aside from please leave a like and leave a comment down below in the comment section so you can tell me what you like and what you don't like, or if you just don't want me to post a video ever again, which by that logic I would ask, why are you here for this long? But anyways, that's all I have for today, guys. I'll see y'all next time. I'm out.